Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Dwita Kartika Aliva, and in this video I will provide you some advanced phrases for presenting in English. Welcoming our audience. 1. It's very lovely to see so many familiar faces today. 2. I'm so grateful to you all for taking the time to be here today. Introduce yourself. 1. For those who don't know me, I'm, and state your name. 2. Let me start by telling you about my own background. I'm, and state your name. Stating the goal of the presentation. First, what I intend or plan or hope to do is. Second, the reason I'm here is to talk about. And the informal one is, I'm here to talk a few words about. Explaining why the topic is relevant. 1. This talk should be part of particular interest to those of you who. 2. By the end of this talk, you will know or you will be familiar with. 3. What I hope you will get from my presentation is you will get a better idea of introducing the topic. 1. I'd like to begin by drawing your attention about. 2. Let's begin by looking at finishing a topic. 1. That's all I want to say about the topic for the time being. 2. So that's the background on. Continuing to another topic. 1. The next point I'd like to talk about is. 2. This leads me directly to my next point, which is highlighting information. 1. As far as I'm concerned, the main issue here is. 2. The significance of this is. 3. I cannot emphasize this strongly enough. Paraphrasing. 1. In other words. 2. Put simply. 3. To put it in another way. Common knowledge. 1. As you are all aware. 2. As I'm sure you all know about. Referring to the topic that we have mentioned. 1. If you remember, I touched up on this point earlier. 2. As I mentioned or pointed out earlier, digressing or to talk about something that is out of topic. 1. While we are on the subject of. 2. I can briefly mention. 3. If I can just digress for a moment. Getting back to the topic. 1. Coming back to the main point. 2. Getting back to the main point. Summarizing. 1. Finally, let me remind you about the topic that we have covered or looked at or considered today. 2. Let me briefly summarize the topic. Concluding. 1. I'd like to finish with something. Here you can mention a name of a well-known person. Once said, and continue this with a quote. Or 2. Let me just finish with a question. And here you can ask the audience about a thought-provoking question. Thanking the audience and open a Q&A session. 1. Thank you very much for being such an attentive audience. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer. Or 2. This is the informal one. You can just ask the audience any question. Well, Thank you everyone for watching my video, and I'm very sorry for any mistakes I've done in the video. And have a nice day. Bye everyone!